gets you pissed. At its best, beer is an exchange of ideas. You know, it's a thing that passes from a craftsman to a drinker. You know, beer is something that's made, whether it's made in a factory or whether it's made in a barn or a cellar, it doesn't matter. There's always somebody who has an idea of what they want to communicate through the liquid in the glass to you. And so when Brewdog asked me and Pete Brown and Mark Dredge, but remember my name's first on the label, so effectively it's my beer. When they said to us, do you want to come up and brew a beer, we were, you know, obviously we were delighted and really, really flattered. And we knocked a load of ideas backwards and forwards, and we decided that what we wanted to do was pay a little bit of sort of homage to brewing tradition. So that's why we decided to go for a strong lager with traditional Czech hops. This is 100% Sarts. You know, Sarts is a very, to get a little bit technical, Sarts is a very low alpha acid variety. So to get the bitterness in the beer, you have to use absolutely tons of it. There were 50 kilos went into the boil, and then I think there was another 15 or 20 used for dry hopping. So we wanted to make something that was traditional, but at the same time was modern as well. And so, with the Sarts hops, we added them all the way through the boil. It's a technique that Dogfish Head, the American craft brewery, sort of pioneered. Sam Calagione developed this thing of continual hopping, so you get bitterness and flavour and aroma like from doing that. And also dry hopping it. You don't really very often sort of dry hop lagers as well. But that's something that was done with this beer. It was dry hopped on Sarts hops to try and pull out more flavour from the hops. So, you know, that's what we were trying to do with the beer, is communicate an idea. It's looking at the tradition of where beer has come from, and also trying to communicate a little bit about perhaps where beer is gonna head to. And that's it. That's what you've got in your glass in front of you. Well, I hope most of you have anyway. That's what you've got in front of you.
Drink more of it.
This is an idea that 3 beer writers had. And the past, don't forget. It's an idea that 3 beer writers had. You know, when James at Brewdog approached us to do it, you know, we gave them the recipe. He said, "This is what we want to do," and his response was, "Yeah, that sounds great. You might want to use a little bit of Citra in it." And Citra is like a very sort of modern, fashionable hop at the moment, and it gives a really nice fruity character to the beer. But it's like it makes all beers taste very, very similar. You know, you can pick out Citra in a beer, and we were adamant that we wanted to do something very traditional, but also try and put a modern spin on it at the same time. And so that's what you've got in the glass. It's just this idea from the 3 of us to all of you. You know, that's what we decided to make. We knew that they were going to brew. Oh, bless. No, don't start, because I'll start crying. And that's what it is. It's an idea. It's about beer. It's about history, and it's about the future. And I'm really pleased to be here sharing it with you all. So cheers!
Yeah!